Hi, welcome to CBug's Records. This is the week of January 27th. There's going to be a lot of changes starting very soon because we are expanding. So we're going to be taking over about 1,200 square feet, which is going to mean about 1,500 more records in the shop. So it's going to mean a couple things. One of them is going to mean changes in price. I've been pricing the new records and I've been comparing them to records that have been sitting around, and I've been slashing the prices, as they say, mostly on the most common records, the Jethro Tull, Hall & Oates, Doobie Brothers, things like that. So records that are were $10 are now $8 records are $5 or $6. About half the records I've lowered the price on. So that's one of the big changes. The other thing will be there'll be different categories in different sections. So I thought today, instead of going over the new arrivals, we'd go over the new sections that will be in the store very soon. The first one's going to be sports and instruction. So things like the New York Islanders, a couple of Yaz, Babe Ruth. These are all, commentary from the games or interviews or stories. One of my favorite is golf instruction with Arnold Palmer. The thing I love about this, it's Arnold Palmer at the driving range being interviewed, and you literally just hear him take a shot, and the interviewer says, "Wow, that's a nice shot there, Arnie," and that happens over and over and over again. I find that very entertaining. This is the professional approach to disco dance instruction with Danny Terrio. This is 3 records, I believe. And there's a booklet that tells you exactly how to professionally disco dance. This one I won't get too much into, but it's from the 60s and it's sex instruction. You got to learn it somewhere. Why not on vinyl? Another category is going to be show tunes. I have some show tunes already and I put them in soundtracks, but I figure let's give it its own category. So we got Carousel, Evita, Chorus Line, probably have about 40 of these. Another section will be classical. I've had a lot of requests for classical. I don't know that much about it. I know we're not just looking for the composer. It's also a lot about who the orchestra is. So just offhand, I have Chopin, Tchaikovsky, Mozart, Beethoven. It's going to be kind of a small section at first, but it's something I need to really learn about. By popular demand, we're going to have a punk section. Let's see. So we got some mainstream stuff like The Clash, Sex Pistols, Patti Smith, Plasmatics. Got a few things that aren't as well known. Nina Hagen, Sham 69. It's going to be a small section to begin with, but that's one thing I really think is better if it does stand out. The other thing we're going to have, and this one's a little controversial to me, kind of went back and forth on it. So it's going to be an R&B and funk section. The reason I don't like this is a lot of this is so mainstream. I kind of just wanted to keep it in the main section, but a lot of it is, I feel like it's getting lost within everything else. So this will have, the big ones, Prince, Michael, things like that. But the real reason, an example of things getting lost, this is a band called Mandrill. This is a great funk band, but if it's not in a specific section, it's going to be overlooked. Even a band like Shalimar, I don't think anybody really comes in a record store looking for Shalimar, but if you're in that kind of section, it's something you might pick up. It's only like $4. So that's going to be a pretty large section. And the final section, even though I never liked the name of this, it's going to be a vocals / easy listening section. So the tough part of this is I will have some Barbara Streisand and some Barry Manilow, but there's also some pretty good stuff. We got Nat King Cole, a couple of Dean Martin. This is only a few of the things I have, by the way. Just to give you an idea, Sinatra, obviously, though I've always thought Sinatra would not like to be called easy listening. Sorry. Bing Crosby. I thought this one was funny. This is called To the Tables Down at Maury's. And right here it says, songs of getting together, drinking beer, and raising hell. And it's all easy listening. They actually do a version of Row, Row, Row Your Boat, which is kind of cool. But that's some real hell raising right there. So this is going to take a while. You know, so I apologize. I will be apologizing every time you guys walk in here because it'll probably be a mess for a little bit. We haven't really started yet to kind of getting things out, and we'll start putting things in this weekend, latest Monday, and hopefully it won't take too long to get this all going, and hopefully it'll be totally worth it. We're very excited about it. So hope to see you in here. Thank you very much.